Yeah, welcome to the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Reviews and reactions. Let's go. It's the Brown Boy Wonder. Hold it down, representing for the culture. Every episode brings you closer into the mind and the heart of a hustler, where the truth and the groove collide. Stay tuned in, come enjoy the ride. Keep it authentic like that, never hold back. It's the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. The Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Subscribe, share, and stay tuned in. The vibe's always on.
Time Force, Power Rangers, racing to another time. Chronomorphers are online. Timeless wonders, fire and thunder, off to save the world. Go, Time Force! Time for Power Rangers! Time Force! Time for Power Rangers! Time Force! Time for Power Rangers! Time Force! Time Force! Time Force! Time for Power Rangers! Time Force! Time for Power Rangers! Time Force! Time Force! Brown Boy Rangers, go! Welcome to the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. We are back talking about Power Rangers Time Force, episodes 21 to 26. Before we do that, let me bring on my guest here. My first guest, he takes pictures of the Green Lanterns. It is Anthony. Anthony, how are you doing today?
I suppose that's true. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Yeah. And my last guest here, you can see her on a film set of a kung fu martial arts movie. It's Ray. Ray, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I don't think you can see me there, but you can look for me if y'all want.
Yeah, we can look for you. I did give you that list. Remember last time I said I'll give you 5, martial arts movies. So the ones I gave you, have you seen any of them?
No.
Well, time to start. But
She's been busy. To be fair, we've been watching other movies, doing other things.
That is true. I have listened to the CCC podcast, and you've been reading a lot of Star Wars. Sometimes gotta stop, but it's okay. But yeah, let's get into these episodes here. First of all, I like to say so the way we are watching these Power Rangers episodes, that's on YouTube. For some reason, episodes 21 and 22, I think they were flipped according to YouTube. Do you know the reason why?
Yes. Every episode ends at that next time on Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And so the last episode we watched was like, a photographer is going to take a photo of the Power Rangers and reveal their identity. And then, you watch on YouTube and it wasn't that episode. Or actually, scratch that, reverse it. I think the next time was about the race car monster.
Yeah, race car.
And what played was the photo one. So I looked it up because I was like, well, what happened here? Did they just put the wrong number? And then, the playlist tells you one thing or the other. I checked, and the original air date, this is the order in which the episodes aired. So the episodes here actually aired out of order.
Oh.
So that's what happened. So like anytime like a home video or online thing, the companies that do this stuff, they're not like looking to fix what needs to be done. Like obviously we did a Batman animated series watch through, right?
Yeah.
And how many times did we have to like dig through the right episodes to watch in the order? Like the people that upload these on streaming services or release DVDs, they don't care about that stuff.
No.
It's like whatever the list is, that's the list they're following. And so that's what happened here because episode 22 aired in place of episode 21. That's where it's going to be in all these like airings and things. So yeah, that's what happened.
Well, at least in the Brown Boy Wonder podcast, what we're going to do here is we're just going to go to episode 21 on YouTube. So we're going to go to the episode Love Struck Rangers. If that's okay with everybody.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Jen received a call from a client and gives the other Rangers their odd jobs for the day. Wes asks what Jen planned to do all day. Jen replies that someone has to be there to answer the phone. Wes asks why Jen always gets to the answer to the phone while the others work. Jen merely tells them to hurry up and get to their jobs. Have you guys ever been stuck on the phone all day?
Stuck on the phone?
Yeah,
I
like
may
you're
have
on
had to
hold.
deal with some sort of, like, service. Yeah, potentially.
Mm. Yeah, I the longest time I was on hold was at least 40 minutes.
Oh my goodness, that's a long time.
Yeah. I forgot what was the call was about, but it was very important. But yeah, 40 minutes. What about you, Ray? At least 2 hours?
There was a time that I was on hold for, like, a very long time for, like, IT at work. I I think it was, like, an hour, actually.
Hour. Oh.
Yeah, it was something where I was like, "This is ridiculous," but, yeah, I don't remember the exact time frame, but yeah.
Well, we all been there, I guess. While washing cars, Lucas meets a beautiful woman struggling with her engine. He helps her restart her engine, and she introduced herself as Angelique. She claims to love fast cars, which excites Lucas. Angelique puts Lucas under a love spell using her bracelet. So, guys, is this unconsent love?
I mean, it's definitely like hypnosis or mind control or whatever you wanna call it. Yeah, no, it's
Mhm.
bad. It's a bad lady.
It's a bad lady. Well, Prax watches from afar and remarks that the situation is playing out perfectly. While washing windows, Trip also meets Angelique, who now claims to be interested in building robots. I was about to say reboots. She puts Trip under a love spell as well and reports to Frax that there's only one ranger left to go before revealing her true form as the mutant. Go with you, Ray. What is her name?
It's like con Contemptra or something like that. Because I remember thinking her name was really funny considering the fact that, like, she's trying to trick them all to fall in love with her, but, like, contempt is a word, and, like,
Yeah,
it's in her name. So, yeah.
yeah, Contemptra. It's very on the nose. But would you guys have fall under the spell?
Well, I mean, we see that no matter what, she can get you with her bracelet that we'll see here pretty soon. So I guess technically, yeah, it's magic. What am I supposed to do about that?
We have ghosts. We have magic. What's next?
Let's find out.
Angelique unsuccessfully attempts to charm Wes, who claims to like another girl. She's angry, forcefully puts Wes under her love spell, and Wes tells her that he would love to go out with her. Man, this episode reminds me of this one movie called Obsession. You have to be careful when you what you wish for.
But this is what I mean. It's like I did like this bit where he's just like, "No, you don't have to pay me back. I don't know what you're talking about." Because it's like it's so simple, and she's like so persistent because she wants to get him under mind control. So even though he had no intention of trying to, oogle her or whatever, it was out of his hands. She still just, used her magic powers.
It's look, if I was one of the Rangers, would I fall in love with her?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, I guess. What about you, Ray? Would you?
She was a very pretty brunette, so yeah, probably.
There we go. Well, back at the clock tower, guys. Jen and Katie are both happy that Lucas and Trip have found girls to date. They find Wes getting dressed to go out, and Jen asks, "Where is he going?" Katie correctly guesses that Wes also met a girl like the other guys did. Wes happily states that the girl he is dating is very sweet, and Jen is visibly disappointed. Uh, uh, should Jen like fight this girl then?
Well, I mean, they're all gonna fight her eventually, right? So yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Well, do you guys believe in
what's that phrase? Love at first sight or spell by first sight?
Spell by first sight? Yeah, because like I can't control magic. Love at first sight? I think it's a fun fictional concept.
So you don't think it's real then?
No, I don't.
Anthony, I know you do. You do.
Yeah.
There we go. I know my guest guys in the Brown Boy Winter podcast. Wes, Lucas, and Trip all meet Angelique at the same restaurant, and the three Rangers confront each other and compete for Angelique's affection. Frax watches them from a distance and tells Rancic that everything is in place. Do you guys like to? This show should be called Power Rangers Bachelorette. I need that show.
For sure.
Yeah, on ABC. Oh, did they show on ABC or is it on like somewhere else?
Where The Bachelor and whatnot? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you.
Didn't watch that.
Well, Rancic takes the opportunity and attacks the city himself, along with his daughter Nadira. Jen and Katie headed to the battle while Circuit attempts to call the guys. Back at the restaurant, Wes, Lucas, and Trev are arguing while Angelique states she can't decide which one of them she wants to date. Circuit contacts Wes and tells him the girls need their help. Wes rudely ignores him that he leaves only the girls to battle the mutant criminal mastermind. Rancic easily overpowers the two female Rangers before his mutation once again leaves him vulnerable, forcing him and Nadira to retreat. Jen is furious at the guys for blowing her and Katie off. Wes says that Jen is right and his fingers crossed. With his fingers crossed, makes Lucas and Trip agree that none of the three of them will see Angelique again. Jen receives a phone call complaining that Wes never showed up to finish his odd job. She tracks him down and finds him with Angelique. Using her scanner glasses, she discovered that Angelique is really Contemptra and is delighted to find out that Wes is under a spell. Dude, I really like these sunglasses. She just popped out of nowhere with these.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, Wes and Angelique are walking across the park while Lucas and Trip show up, angry with Wes for lying about their agreement. Angelique uses her bracelet to make the three guys physically attack one another. The fight escalates when all three morph into Ranger forms and begin fighting with their weapons. What's your guys' thoughts on this scene here?
I mean, it's classic Power Rangers in the park, so that felt very nostalgic, just because they've been doing that since the Mighty Morphin days. So yeah, I thought that was fun enough. I thought, as silly as this concept is, I thought the actors had really a lot of fun with them being annoyed with each other this whole time. So yeah, I've been enjoying that factor of it.
I like that. What about you, Ray? Do you hate these guys fighting?
Do I hate the team fighting? They even if they all are attracted to the same girl, they should know better. That being said, they're not necessarily in control of themselves right now, so I'll give them a pass this time.
Okay. I mean, their hormones are off the roof. Also, this scene reminds me when Captain America and Thor fought each other in the first Avengers movie. It's kind of that type of ordeal.
We just watched that clip like not too long ago on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There you go. It's just like that. Jen and Katie arrive and try to get the guys to listen to them. Jen angrily confronts Angelique and exposes her true identity. Contemptra changes back into her mutant form and fights the girls. The girls fire their weapons and destroy her bracelet, freeing the guys from her spell. And in a rage, Jen takes the mutant by herself. But then she grows into a giant and is defeated by the Shadow Force Megazord. Jen puts Contemptra into a capsule and happily states that there won't be any more trouble from her. Jen did a time spin move, and I got lost. She went really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, back at the shop, Wes returns from finishing his odd job. He tells Jen that he'd never seen her fight the way she did against the spell lady before, and suggests that her motivations were personal. Jen disputes Wes' claims and insists that Contemptra was nothing but another mutant. Wes states that the Contemptra was a babe in human form, and Jen immediately gets mad at him. Wes says he was just joking, my dude, and says he has a different type. Jen asks, what is his type? And the two almost share a kiss before the phone rings. Wes and Jen smile at each other as she answers the phone. Come on, guys. We are waiting for this kiss. This is episode 21.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we ran into this problem with In Space, remember? Even by the end of that, they didn't kiss. It was a shame. But earlier you asked, if Jen should be fighting, based off this. She did. So there you go. That did happen. And you know what? In an episode not too long ago, Jen had played a trick on Wes, saying that they had considered joining the Silver Guardians, to which he revealed they were just kidding. So I think this is just Wes getting back at her for that. I don't think it's too malicious or mean. She did the same thing to him, so I think it's fair game.
Okay, now they're even. Who's gonna break that record, that score? I don't know who, but okay, yeah, they're even now. But is this love? I want to say triangle. Is this like a love square? Is this a love square up or a love square down? I'll go with you, Ray.
That's a weird way to phrase it. I don't care for the love square. I don't like love quarrels.
Oh,
But as for the episode goes, I think this is fine. You know, I mean, it's 2001. We're not gonna get it. Kinda wish she tried to tempt Katie too. Might as well, right? You're a
might as
pretty
well.
lady, you could have done it, I believe in you, but, because of the time period, I understand. Um, I think this episode works. It's nice to see that we had Wes, like, resist a little bit, and it frustrated, Contemptra. Maybe she felt a little contempt. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's just the name that needed a little bit of the work there, because I don't know. Maybe kids don't know the word contempt, and so it doesn't bother
No,
them. But yeah, I like this episode. It's nothing like too great, but like it's not offensive either. So yeah, I'll give this a thumbs up.
yeah, it's not. And also, maybe kids have heard the word contempt in court.
Why are these kids in court?
Oh no! Well, maybe they're watching Law and Order or SUV or something like
Why are
that.
they watching Law and Order if they're watching Power Rangers?
They like that theme song. Dun dun.
They're watching with
Okay.
a parent or something.
Yeah, like midday, 3 o'clock, Law and Order on USA Network. That happens.
Okay.
Well,
All
what
right.
about you? What about you, Anthony? Do you want to kill these Rangers for this mutant?
Oh my goodness. I'd give this episode. I don't know how to answer that. I'd give this episode a thumbs up. I did
Okay.
like this episode enough. I wasn't crazy about it or anything, but I thought it was a fun enough executed concept. Like I said, it was. I liked the way the actors here performed their little
Mhm.
jealousy of each other, their snide little comments. I thought that was just funny. So yeah, I don't know. Not a favorite of mine, but it didn't offend me or make me mad or anything like that. It wasn't a waste of my time. I'd give it a thumbs up for that.
Yeah, I'm also giving it thumbs up as well. It's a good episode about like what love can do to you. And also like spells, right? This is during 2001. We're getting in the Harry Potter phase of the world. So everyone is into magic. So
I
there
don't
we
think
go.
love spells are a new concept, but yeah,
No.
sure. We could
Well,
say it's because of Harry Potter.
yeah. Well, do witches okay? Do witches do love spells, or who does love spells?
Witches can do love spells, yes. They have a spell for everything.
They do, huh? Yeah. Well, I gotta meet a witch. I gotta meet one. But I do have an interesting fact for this episode. You guys might like pop a little bit. I don't know. This marks the 400th episode of Power Rangers franchise. This is the 400th episode.
And I guess technically it's not even because it aired out of order. So like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is and it isn't the 400th episode.
There we go. Well, that's I don't know if that was an interesting fact. I don't think that was a fact. Well, I guess it was interesting. Let's get into the next episode. It's called episode 22, The Last Race. While riding in a car that Lucas is driving, the other Rangers squabble over a box of donuts, as we all do, that Wes is holding in front of the seat. Wes ate all of that. By the way, he ate all of those donuts. Well, but then they bump into Lucas and obstruct his vision, which causes him to drive all over the road until they got pulled over by a police officer. The cop tells Lucas that he has to go to traffic school, much to his dismay. Oh no, guys. Another school episode with Lucas.
You know, I mean, that's my immediate thought here is like, we already did this. Like, we already had him get his license and everything. We're doing it again.
Yeah, well, I hope he learns this time, right?
Mhm.
Well, later that night, at the psycho prison, Frax tries to convince Rancic to unfreeze a mutant he likes. But Nadira wants to unfreeze a mutant who was a race car driver so she can take her to a shopping spree. Rancic then allows his daughter to unfreeze the racing mutant, much to Frax's annoyance. Also, there's a scene in this part, and there's a part in the scene where Rancic was like rubbing his sword. I don't think I saw that. He was like, "Oh, no, not in that way. Hold on, whoa, not that. Whoa. He was just like rubbing his sword. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'll stop. After Nadira robs a jewelry store, she has the mutant Dash to make not Dash from The Incredibles, but a mutant named Dash to make her getaway. Dash's driving skills help them evade the police. They are even able to jump over a car that is in their path. After they escape the police, Nadira's impressed with Dash's driving, rewards him with a new car and makes him her personal driver. I like how they filmed this. This is the same thing in the Sentai, but the night shot in this scene is great. All the lights were there. I feel like they were actually driving a car. Maybe were they really driving a car here? It looked realistic to me. It was on the set.
I don't think they can afford a green screen. Yeah, I think they just shoot a car out.
Yeah, I think it looked nice. It looked nice. Well, do you guys like Dash as a person?
As a person,
Yeah.
I guess not. But as a concept, yeah, sure. Well, I mean, we'll see more of him in a minute, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll get into more. Well, the next morning, the Rangers read the story about how Nadira robbed a jewelry store and the driver jumped over the car. Wes comments to Lucas that there is someone else who drives like him, which Lucas is stunned to hear. Lucas was like, "Oh shit, somebody can drive." Later, after Nadira and Dash rob another store, they are stopped by the Rangers. When Nadira tells Dash to lose them, Dash first confronts Lucas, who is an old racing rival of his. Lucas is disgusted with Dash for being Nadira's driver. But Dash doesn't listen and escapes with Nadira. I have a question for you guys. Does Lucas know all race car drivers in the universe?
Maybe not all, but like he has a personal history with this guy here, so that's something. This is the first. I'll say this as we're getting into the episode. This is the first interesting thing we've done with Lucas because it's something. We're doing something. All right.
We are look. I thought him with it was Holly, right, or the kid. I thought they did. I think they're starting now. They're starting us to like him. Do you like him right now?
No, but like I do agree that this is the most interesting thing we've done with him so far.
Look, Lucas. Okay, I have to make a prediction here. I think Lucas will die in the show, but the way he dies is saving. Yeah, he'll save the Power Rangers. He will be Neville from Harry Potter, where he saves the universe or Hogwarts.
Okay.
Neville doesn't die though.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Lucas dies. He doesn't do anything else. He just dies.
That's it.
Well, at the clock tower, Lucas explains to the others that he used to race against Dash, who was not only one who could ever beat him. Dash had caused a trouble accident while he was racing around the streets for fun one day. Lucas had to testify against Dash in the trial, and Dash was frozen. That was when Lucas was explaining the story. I was like, "This is the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life," but I love it.
Why is it so stupid? Wait, why?
Like,
is it because you imagine this guy, this like mutant on trial, like being treated as like a normal person?
Like, I see him in the suit.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure he stole Frank Castle in that one episode in Daredevil. He's like, I like it. Remember that scene?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. That's what Dash said. At the prison, Nadira gives Dash some stolen jewelry before he assumes a human form to explore life in 2001. She joins him. In this scene, guys, have you guys caught anybody in the background?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Gluto. Gluto is back for one scene.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
All right, I'll chant Gluto for 3 times here. Gluto, Gluto, Gluto. I hope you can hear me.
We heard you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, it doesn't matter if we hear you. We need Gluto to hear.
However, when Nadira is distracted, Dash ditches her. At a diner, Lucas confronts Dash and tells him off for working for Nadira. And Dash tells Lucas he's doing it for revenge. As revenge for Lucas testifying against him in this trial. Lucas tells him that he needs to take responsibility for his actions. Dash doesn't listen and challenges him to a tiebreaker race. In the past, they had raced against each other 6 other times, and they had each won 3 times. So Lucas agrees on the condition: if Dash loses, he has to turn himself in. Dash accepts. Lucas received a call on his morpher from Trip and telling him that he got a letter that he has to go to traffic school. Then Lucas finds Dash has escaped. I know you guys have not watched all of Fast and Furious, as I mentioned in previous episodes, but this is very Fast and Furious coded. This, at least in this scene here. And,
sure, yeah, I got that.
And do you guys call it what Wes was eating?
I don't remember what Wes was eating. What was he eating?
Not Wes. Dash. Whoever was eating in the diner here. Yeah, the diner. He was eating a banana with ketchup.
Oh, yes. Okay,
Yeah.
right. Yes. He squirts the ketchup on top. And then it looks like it looks like the actor takes the smallest bite possible to get his least
Yes.
amount of ketchup into his mouth because he was like, "No, thank you."
I can't imagine that.
No, neither can I.
Ray, have you tried banana ketchup?
I'm a big fan of banana and I'm a big fan of ketchup. I have never thought to put the two together, honestly.
Well,
And I
maybe
don't
at
want
the
to. I
well,
don't think this flavor palettes mixed together.
how about this? When we get to the last episode of this season, I will eat banana with ketchup on screen for the last video there.
You could do that. Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll do that for Dash. Dash seems like a nice guy. Well, at Silver Hills Driving School, Lucas is distracted by his challenge and is confronted by his stern instructor, Mr. Graves, for not paying attention and reckless driving. He is forced to drive with Graves. There's a picture I sent you guys of him doing a very close-up shot to the camera, and it covered my whole TV. I thought that was pretty funny. Lucas does well until he gets a call from Jen that Adira and Dash robbed another store to close them. And he races to them. After a scared Graves gets out of the car, Lucas tries to convince Dash to stop what he's doing. But Dash still refuses and tells Lucas that their race will be in the streets, despite Lucas's protest that it's too dangerous. Have you guys had a friend like Dash here?
Um
Well, I don't think so personally.
I've known of people like Dash. I wouldn't necessarily say they were my friend.
Oh, maybe like a friends of friends.
Yeah.
Well, Lucas races after him and Adira until he stops the cars to keep Dash from hitting some kids trying to get their soccer ball that landed on the streets. Dash realizing that he would have hurt the kids like the people in the accident. Finally, he sees the error of his ways and forfeits the race to Lucas, much to Nadira's fury. After Dash tells Nadira that he quits, she blasts him with a device that causes Dash to be equipped with armor that makes him attack the other Rangers when they show up. Lucas then morphs and immobilizes Dash. However, Nadira then blasts the Rangers and Dash, which causes the DNA patch to fall off and to make Dash grow. The Rangers call their Time Flyers to form the Time Force Megazord Mode Red and then destroy the armor. Dash, now free from the armor control, willingly to give up and asks Lucas to bring him in, which he agrees to. Then, after Lucas shrinks Dash with the Time Force Megazord Saber, he places Dash into the capsule and promises him that he will be a champion again someday. Then a flash forward shows Dash racing again in the winning first place. After Lucas placed Dash in a containment with other mutants, he's visited by Graves. Lucas assumes Graves is going to tell him that he's going to fail the test, but Graves tells him that he's the best driver he's seen and wants Lucas to give a lesson, as Graves has always wanted to be a race car driver himself. What a plot twist. So, guys, Lucas is proving himself to be a good ranger. He helped Holly last week. Now he helped his friend Dash. Ray, do you like him now? I asked you many times now, but I'm going to ask you the final time for this episode. Do you like Lucas as a Blue Ranger?
No.
Ah, damn.
You can just never ask me again. The answer's not gonna change.
It will change. I'll make it change.
Oh my god, he's gonna hit me.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna hit you. I'm just gonna hit you with words. How about that? I'll hit you with words.
I don't know. You keep slamming your hand into your fist every time you say that. I want it on record. If I suddenly like Lucas, I've been hit.
No. Don't take it that way. But don't worry. I won't hit you. I will talk to you. How about that? I will say this. We need a Lucas and Dash spinoff.
Okay.
Well, guys, that was it for this episode here. Are we giving this?
I didn't get to say if I liked it or not. What the hell?
Oh! Yeah. What about you, Anthony?
Yeah, I'll give this one a thumbs up. I will say I liked this episode. It's probably we'll wait to see if there's another Lucas episode, but as of right now, it is the best Lucas episode, and I like Dash. So yeah, I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah. Also, Dash looks like the way he looks pretty cool. I'll say he looks like a mutant. You think of Dash? It's like a cockroach.
It looked cool.
Was he a cockroach?
He was a Dash.
He was a Dash. And Ray, I know you gave this episode a thumbs up. I already know that.
I mean, yeah, I do like the episode. I just don't like Lucas.
Come on. Well, I give this thumbs up too. I think it's a very entertaining episode. Let's get. Oh yeah, I don't have any interesting fact for this episode, unfortunately. But let's get into the next episode. It is called episode 23, Full Exposure. Uh-oh. Another day, another mutant taken by the Rangers, except this time a young, photographer takes some snapshots. All right, so this is our first introduction of Mitch. How do we feel about this Peter Parker?
To me, he looked like the last remnant of like a 90s boy. Like I could imagine this kid being on Boy Meets World. Like that's the sort of attitude that he was bringing to me. So that's the vibe, and he's the last of that. This is him entering the Y2K. That's his look.
Absolutely. Do you guys recognize this actor? We have seen him before in our rewatches.
Oh goodness.
Gosh.
Was he in a decom?
Yes, you're getting closer.
Oh. Oh my goodness. I mean, there's only so many things he could be in. I don't know. I mean, was it? It could be something that like I technically wasn't on. What was it?
I was about to
I
say.
think you're on that episode. What about you, Ray?
I've only been on the High School Musical and the You Wish one, so it has to be one of those.
No.
Okay, so I haven't seen him before.
Okay. Yeah, definitely not you, Ray. I don't know if Anthony, you were a part of that episode. I just can't remember. It's been a while. It's been like what, last year now? Well, he was in my favorite Disney decom of all time. He was the bad guy named Brett in Johnny Tsunami.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
This is
all right.
Yeah, so this is Johnny Tsunami came out in 1999. This show came out 2001. So he looks a little bit 2 years older. There we go.
All right.
Shout out to this guy. I do have his name in my interesting facts, but I won't look at it right now. But the young photographer Mitch is chewed out by his boss for bringing in nothing interesting. Also, by the way, when he was taking these pictures in the beginning of the episode, we're so used to with Peter Parker when he takes his pictures of Spider-Man. They're like crisp. He's on the flagpole. All those. Mitch's pictures, terrible. They're all ass.
Got that motion blur going.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this: when we freeze frame the actual video, it does look bad. But when he turns them in, like we'll see some more photos later of the Rangers in danger. They're cleaner. It's just to convey the essence of taking a photo, the show will screenshot a video what you're watching. They're screenshotting the episode more or less. They're pausing it. And so yeah, it's very blurry because you're blurring in a photo in action. You're freezing one frame of a video. Looks bad.
It's terrible, man. Well, the boss gives Mitch a ultimatum. Bring in pictures of Power Rangers unmasked or he's fired. Do you think this version of Jonah Jameson is asking too much?
Yeah, this guy's evil.
Yeah.
He's a little bit, he's like fired? That's like, in this economy, forget about it.
In this 2001 economy, don't they know a tragedy is about to happen?
Well,
that's why he wants
they
them
don't
to
know
go up
yet.
on that roof. He has to keep a lookout.
Yeah, they don't know yet. They don't know yet. But well, Wes reads the newspaper and he sees the Red Ranger on the front page. Have you guys read the whole newspaper? I took a picture of it. I'll read what's on the newspaper. I forgot to write it down. I took a picture of it. Hold on. Give me one moment. You guys go ahead and say something here, but I'll look at this photo. Okay, I got it. So we got one of the newspaper clippings that says, best friends frozen solid since 1962. I don't know who they're referring to there. The other one says, so singing insults, so ugly the tide wouldn't take her out. There's another one that says, 4 aliens from space, stoned to death by French in 8040 AD.
What?
That's what it said. So I'm like, I don't know who controls the newspaper in Times Force, but yeah, so they go crazy. Mitch goes to Nick of Time and hires Katie to lunge around his photography equipment. Katie is shocked when Mitch tells her that the new assignment is to expose the Rangers' identities. Whatever Mitch is doing, is he against the law here?
Against the law, I don't know about that.
Well, at least the Power Ranger law.
Well, that's not a law.
Power Ranger law.
Oh, that's true.
He's going against the morphing grid's law.
Yes, I think
thou shall not reveal identity unless consented.
Perfect. Let me write that down. I don't have a pen. Katie meets up with Mitch at the office and admires his nature photography. The mutant is soon on attack again. At this time, he powers up a mega-sized blast in his mouth and let it loose on the Rangers. Mitch watches as the blast knocks the Rangers off their feet and causes them to power down. He runs in and takes pictures of them unmorphed. He is surprised to find out that Katie is a Ranger. Thoughts on this, guys? He found the identity.
I mean, it's a serious moment. The Rangers are, like you said, they're private people. They don't need their identities being revealed. Obviously, there's the issues of time travel and that the public can't learn about that. So, yeah. And I mean, I like Katie quite a bit. I think I said this during the episode. I don't think she's a great actress, but she's really giving it her all. Like Katie is like, you could tell she's really trying in these episodes, and I admire that.
Yeah, I want to say she's better than Jen, but she has her own way of doing things, or her own personality for sure. Well, Katie hounds him at the office to not hand in the picture since it ruined, it would ruin their lives, but he doesn't care. As the mutant attacks again, trouble breaks loose at the office, causing Mitch to get trapped in a falling elevator. But Katie applies the doors open and stops the elevator with her bare hands. Thoughts on this scene here? Have you guys been stuck at an elevator?
Don't think so. No.
No, I don't think so. I've had it where like it's reached its weight limit and like people had to get off, but like never anything more extreme than that. No.
Hmm. Well, if you guys do, there's that rule where you if at least if the elevator is falling down, you have to jump at the right time before it lands. So
No,
is that not
no,
true?
no.
Yeah, jump up.
You gotta jump up.
That is
Like
not
that. Like,
true. That is not how physics works. You would not be able to do that. The best thing
Sure, if
you
you
can
time it right.
do is shut up. The best thing you can do is spread out flat to try to, you know, because the more surface area there
mm.
is, the less impact is, centralized. Also, elevators have other security, so like this wouldn't happen. They have brakes on them.
That is true. But then you'll be. Would you rather be stuck or fall towards the ground?
Would I rather be stuck or risk serious injury? You know what? I want to cast on my leg. Let's go for serious injury.
Look, when you're stuck on an elevator, you don't know what to do. You're stuck in the box. I'd rather be on the ground. Well, guys, the mutant grows, but they defeat him with the Time Force Megazord. Mitch has a change of heart and gives Katie the pictures. He decides to quit his sleazy job and takes more pictures of nature instead. Do you think Mitch and Katie should hook up?
Hook up, maybe that's a bit too far. Let's start off with friends and see where we go from there.
Okay. Yeah, friends first, and then under a spell for love. But guys, is this a Daily Bugle up or a Tom Peter Parker down? I'll go with you, Anthony.
No, this is a thumbs up. I quite like this episode.
Mhm.
It involves secret identities, which I love in superhero stories. It's a Katie episode, which, like I said, I really liked her really giving it her all in here. It featured an interesting dilemma for our sort of guest star for this episode. There's a really good bit where she goes to the newspaper to like try and convince him to not reveal their identities. And like they're walking together through like the bullpen, and like you can see everyone's in office and they're all doing their own newspaper stuff. It's like a scene out of Superman or Spider-Man or whatever.
Sure.
Um, and like I was like, wow, look at all these extras. Look how like tightly packed all these extras are in the scene. This feels like a real TV show, which isn't always the case with Power Rangers. So yeah, I'd give this a thumbs up for sure.
Yeah, definitely. The it's all about the extras that make it count for Power Rangers. Like the extra people. But what about you, Ray? Do you give Mitch a shot?
Do I give him a shot? I'm in a committed relationship, so I will not.
Oh,
But
good
I
answer.
do think Katie, there seemed to be maybe the start of something there. Um, but yeah, I like this episode for, all the reasons that have already been stated. So I'll throw it to you. What did you think, Abrar?
Thank you for asking. I'll say, yeah, I love this episode. Something different from what I've seen from Power Rangers as a whole. Yeah, as you said, secret identity is very important when it comes to superheroes in general. I would give this 3 thumbs up if I had an extra thumb. If they did that scene, the end. Spoiler alert. I don't know. Have you guys seen Nightcrawler?
No.
Oh, Anthony, have you seen Nightcrawler?
Yeah.
Okay, and if
I'll take my
they
headphones off. Just let me know when I can listen again.
okay, so Anthony, it's
Mhm.
the scene where I'll give the thumbs up if Katie was the one dying while Jake Gyllenhaal, or in this case Mitch, takes a photo of him dying. If they added
Right.
that scene at the end of this Power Rangers episode, 5 thumbs up.
Right.
Yeah, Ray, you can come back now.
Wave your hands about. Let her know.
Are you waving for me to listen?
Yeah, no, you can come back now.
I
So
I don't normally promote the video of this podcast, but I have to say, you guys should watch this and also mute it when you start describing the ending of Nightcrawler, because there's a point where you're like motioning, taking pictures to something, and I'm like, I have no idea what's happening.
Now what you're missing is that when he was done, he said, "All right, you can come back on, Ray," as if you could hear him. To which I said, "No, like wave your hands about."
That's true. I have to give some clue there. But yeah, Anthony, if that happened, man, it'd be
Yeah,
a
no, I
perfect
agree.
episode.
That would have been insane. You're right.
You know
Well,
what? I agree too.
There we go. I'm glad you agree
I don't know
too,
what
Ray.
it was, but
Oh, you gotta watch Nightcrawler, Ray. I think it's your movie.
I mean, maybe. I like ambulances.
Sure.
He's an ambulance chaser,
He was.
right?
Was Yaya Beteen? Yaya Beteen. That movie it was directed by Michael. I was about to say Michael C. Hall, but Michael Bay. That movie was it was a good action flick.
Ambulance?
Yeah, have you seen Ambulance?
No.
No, I wanted to, but then like we just didn't have time to see it. And I wanted to see it on the big screen. I wanted to see those drone shots and
Yeah.
IMAX, whatever. But we didn't get to see that. So no.
Well,
Well, but if we have time, I will show her Nightcrawler over Ambulance personally.
please, Nightcrawler is so good. Like if you like the movie Prisoners, I'm sure you guys seen Prisoners 10 times. It's like that, but like maybe more extreme.
Ray loves Prisoners.
Yeah, so
It's a good movie. Yeah.
I remember watching that in theaters. I was like, damn, man, I forgot how good
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish he'd make a movie like that again. That would be nice.
He made that Robin Hood movie, but I don't know if that was good or not.
No.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, no, you should see it. No,
Okay.
it's fine. It's not bad.
Okay. But guys, okay, I'll check it out. I have an interesting fact for this episode. Eric is absent because all the Sentai Time Ranger footage is used to came from episodes before Eric's counterpart, the actor Noto Takazawa, debuted.
That makes sense. I noticed that these 3 episodes have a severe lack of Eric. I did clock that.
Huge. And the guy who plays Mitch is Zachary Bostrom. He's been in many things, but what I know him for is Johnny Tsunami. But let's get into a two-parter. We haven't had a two-parter in a while. It is a two-parter here, episode 24, Movie Madness. All right, this is in our field now. We love movies. We love popcorn.
Yeah.
True.
And what's another thing? We like
sound.
We like sound. Dolby sound. Jen, choose out Wes and Trip for making too much noise as they get excited over a Western movie they're watching. When Katie enters with news that they are filming a Frankie Chang movie down the block. Jen gets excited herself and orders everyone there. It turns out that Frankie is Jen's favorite star. Okay. What type of John Wayne Western were they watching in the beginning? It has to be some good movie they were watching that made them
They
so
were
excited.
really excited. Yeah, I did enjoy Wes explaining in the most basic of terms to Trip the rules of like old school westerns. He was explaining to him like he was a child, which I understand. Trip is from the future, so he's probably not familiar with Western films. But yeah, him being like, see, all the guys in black hats, they're the bad guys. And the guys in white hats are the good guys. And Trip's like, yeah. He's like really into it.
Well, not only are they from the future, Trip is an alien.
True.
So I guess that's the other excuse, because like Jen obviously is from 1,000 years in the future, but this is when her favorite action star is filming right now?
It's very it's kind of crazy. But as you mentioned, Ray, she has her favorite star. What is y'all's favorite action star of all time?
Action star specifically?
Yeah.
That is a tough question. Specifically action star. I mean, I guess it would be Harrison Ford. You know, I guess
Ooh.
Indiana Jones and everything. Yeah, I guess it would be Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford is a good one. What about you, Ray?
Harrison
I feel
Ford is a good one. I wasn't
I feel like
thinking
I
of
know
him
the
as an
answer.
action star.
I
You
feel like I know
do?
Ray's answer. Yeah, and if you don't say it, it's crazy.
Well, oh gosh, now I feel self-conscious. Um, well, I want to say Bruce Willis because I love the Die
Yes,
Hard films. Okay.
that's your answer.
Oh,
Correct.
I
You
Yeah.
didn't know
answered
that.
correctly.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't know you. I didn't know you like Bruce Willis that much.
Yeah. Yeah, I
She
do.
loves the Die Hard films.
I do.
What? Okay, okay. So I have to ask the question: is
Go
Die
ahead.
Hard a Christmas movie?
To me, yeah, because it takes place during Christmas, and that's all you need.
All right.
Dumb.
That debate's been there
Wrong.
for like, oh, okay. Anthony says there's a lot of people says no, a lot of people say yes. This debate might go on until after we live or they
Yeah.
live with Roddy Piper.
Oh.
You guys know my answer. It's either The Rock or Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's
But
Arnold. Come on.
Yeah.
it is, the first time you guys met me, I was only talking about Arnold. So yeah, it'll
It's
be Arnold.
true.
It's Arnold, man. I sent a video to you guys of Arnold in the ad. He was doing like 6-7 motions. I don't know what he's doing in his life right now, but I hope he's okay.
I'm sure he's fine.
We do get a new intro or a new intro for Time First. How do we like this one?
I mean, it's a little updated, I suppose. I think that's fine. You know, just don't change that theme song. That theme song is golden.
Yeah.
I think I think they kind of like upgraded the sound of the theme song. Like it made my chest pump. Like I was into it.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, good intro. The team watches Frankie Chang, a movie similar to Rumble in the Bronx featuring Jackie Chan. I know Ray, you haven't seen it, but Anthony, have you seen it? Rumble in the Bronx.
no, I haven't seen a lot of Jackie Chan films, honestly. So,
Oh, okay. I do recommend it. The movie is very cheesy, but with the charm of Jackie, it's good. And
all right.
I will say this right now: Frankie Chang is not Jackie Chan. I know he may look like him. You got the jeans, you got the black shirt. He is not Jackie Chan, but
No,
it's okay.
no, not at all.
Not at all, man. But one of the stuntmen gets injured. Wes convinces the director to let him to take his place in the scene. Wes gets into the costume and prepares to fight Frankie. Thoughts on this outfit, guys, of Wes? Do you guys like his look here?
His Fabio hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, it looked like Andros's hair without like the brown in it. It was just all blonde.
Yeah, it does look like it. Yeah, let me look at the action figure. Hold on.
He's looking at it, folks.
Yeah. I saw that. It reminds me of Andros. It reminds me of. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, that Brad Pitt movie with the vampires, like Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah.
It looks like that a little bit.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like. And there's a ton of things he looks like. He kind of looks like a blonde Qui-Gon Jinn. He kind of looks
Yeah.
like the bad guy from Hellboy 2. Like, yeah, he's just got that long hair.
He got the long hair, and I like how he got this role. He just asked the
He said,
director.
I could do it.
Yeah, and the director's like, "All right, go ahead." I wish that could happen all the time.
Well, we know why it happened, Abrar. We're about to find out.
Oh, at the moment, we don't know. At this moment, we're like, yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Right now, we're working off the assumption that it's non-union, so anyone can do anything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. Well, things get rough when Wes discovers that Frankie is really trying to kill him. Wes is thrown off a building and hurled by an explosion. That was a good scene there. When he angrily confronts the director, he turns into Senecon, who zaps the Rangers into another dimension based on the Rangers' favorite film genres. Guys, I cannot believe Steven Spielberg is a mutant.
Yeah. I mean, look at how good he is at directing movies. He can direct, 5, even 6 movies at a time.
Oh man, this mutant is really good at his job, and I kind of want this action figure. The way he dresses is kind of crazy.
He dresses like Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, he does.
I like his hat. Yeah.
A mutant with a hat. I've never seen that before. Well, let's get into the movies here. Lucas finds himself in an old samurai movie facing other warriors. Katie winds up in a cheesy musical. Jen is teleported into a old Hong Kong martial arts film where she fights several warriors. Between these dimensions, guys, which film set would you guys want to be in? Between these ones.
Well, honestly, watching these, the musical seems the safest because everyone else is,
Yeah.
like, getting into fights and doing whatnot, so, like, that's kinda dangerous. I think I'd be in the kung fu one just because I'd watch Jen just take care of stuff because we're gonna see
Mm.
her. She's kicking ass. She's got the little Chun-Li, like, buns in her hair, and
Oh
she's
yeah.
just taking care of business. I'd just be standing there watching, you know?
Oh. Yeah, well, Jen. Well, I know it kind of looks like Chun Li, but I don't know. Not rewatched, but like I always remember Mary Jane's outfit in the first Spider-Man film,
Oh,
where
sure, yeah.
she wore
Yeah.
the Chinese outfit. Kind of remind me of that. There's also a theory where the first Spider-Man movie is very propaganda of China. So there's like the
I saw that.
stars. Yeah.
I saw that recently.
So I don't know what Sam Raimi is doing there, but we see it. What about you, Ray? Do you want to be with Lucas in the old samurai film?
No, I do not. You know what? Mm, I don't. I was about to say I would take the Western, and then like I
Mhm.
think about what happened to women in Western films, and I was like, maybe I
Ooh.
won't.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
uh, I'll take a little spoilers for what happens when Eric shows up.
Okay.
I'll join him
I
in his movie.
okay. I might understand what you're saying there. Um, Also, when I asked about your favorite action star, you said Harrison Ford. You said Bruce Willis, not Tom Cruise.
Now, Tom Cruise is like he's above all, like he's a sense
Mm.
past action hero. He's just he is cinema, right? It's like he just is.
Yeah.
Oh. He is one of the last few action stars of his time, for sure.
Yeah.
Um, well, Circuit turns to the only person he knows can help. He pleads with Eric to help to find the other Rangers. Senecon appears and send the team of Cyclobots to audition. Eric, he gets the part and is zapped into the jungle world as Tarzan. This is the best Tarzan casting of all time. Thank you, Senecon.
I'm just glad he's here.
He's here. He
Yeah.
has his long hair.
Mhm.
What a crazy wig he has here. But he looks like Tarzan to me. George of the okay. I do have a question. Is there a difference between Tarzan and George of the Jungle? Are they the same person?
They're different.
Well, one's name is
Okay.
Tarzan, and the other one's name is George.
There you go.
That is true. But I thought their story was kind of similar. They talk to animals, gorillas. I thought it was the same.
Similar,
Well,
yes, but the same, no.
hmm. Well,
Also completely different time periods.
true. Also, we do not recognize George of the Jungle 2 because that actor is not it.
No.
No. He even acknowledges that he's a different person in the second film. So, well, thank you. Well, Nadira begs her father to let her be in Seneca's new movie so he can make her famous. Rancic as then threatened Senecon to put Nadira into a scene from his movie. A star is born. Nadira steps out of the trailer, ready for her debut. Thoughts on Nadira using her Nepo status to get in a film?
That's what she does. That's typical her action. I can't blame her.
It's her action, and if I was Senecon, I'll be threatened, or I'll be scared of Rancic. Well, Wes and Trip finds himself in the old Western theme film. Nadira shows up and accuses the two of stealing her daddy's boots and puts a ransom on their heads. Every vermin in the salon goes after them. Trip ends up knocked out of the joint. Thoughts on this brawl here?
I mean, I thought it was cool. This is good. Bar's taking a drink.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ray.
I'm sorry. I the invisible woman fell. I was like looking at her. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, the brawl is good. You know how bar fights are. They go over the edge. I always want to feel how to get smacked with a sugar glass. Like I always want to feel how that feels. I'm sure it doesn't feel anything, but
just
like
over
I always
your head.
Yeah, like doing like a beer can, not beer can, but a beer.
Not a beer can. Yeah.
Yeah, a beer bottle.
Could you imagine watching a movie and someone smashed a can over someone's head and it shattered like glass?
That'd be crazy.
That would be so funny. Got that sugar tin.
Sugar tin. Hey there, sugar tin.
There it is. Well, he sneaks away and calls Circuit on his chronomorpher. Lucas battles samurai warriors to save a damsel in distress. Katie is having a ball, getting swept off her feet on the dance floor. Jen battles warriors wearing bad bald caps for a scroll. Eric is trapped by some savages who prepare to marinate him for dinner. Ice is surrounded by Nadira and a squad of cyclobots. So pretty much these films we got Lucas in a Ghost of Tsushima type of a movie or video game. Or have you guys seen The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god.
Ray's never seen movies.
Come on, Ray. The Last Samurai is my top 4 on Letterboxd. It's my favorite Tom Cruise movie. It's my favorite Tom Cruise movie.
All right.
We got Katie in La La Land with Ryan Gosling. And we got Jen in the new Street Fighter movie. When is that coming out? Is that coming out soon?
Yeah, that's a good. We just got another stupid trailer for it, so it should be coming out pretty soon.
Oh, geez, that must be the 9th trailer. But yeah, so we got these people here, and that was it for this part 1 here. Let's get into the next part of part 2, the 2-parter, episode 25. So it's called Movie Madness. Just as Wes is about to get screwed or skewered, Trip rides by a horse and scoops him up to safety. Eric gets out of prison with the help of his little chimp friend. Or chump friend. Lucas defeats the samurai and works his charm on the girl. Katie continues to enjoy her musical escapade. Jen has become a kung fu master. By defeating the warriors, she has earned the scroll. Wes Trip hatch a plan to get the clapboard from Senecon. They snag it and destroy it. With the clipboard toast, the Rangers come back to the real world. Transported in mid-swing, Eric finds himself with a full with a face full of wall. So guys, this part of the episode, I was like, now it's boring. They were in in great scenes now, and that just took them off in the beginning of the second parter. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna give my thumbs up for this one, but the way they also leave their sets, they're kind of like they vanish, like in Infinity Wars, where spoiler alert, when the Avengers die, they just disappear in dust. They kind of do the same thing here. So did Avengers copy Power Rangers in this scene?
Yeah, totally.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Ray. Rancic shows up in his Mad Max getup and goes after the Rangers in his Dune buggy. Okay, what's your thoughts on this outfit here?
Oh my god.
He's dying. No.
What's your thoughts
Drink
on...
some water. We can talk about what this is.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I liked it. I mean, it's we brought up on the show before that the actor for Rancic was in one of the Mad Max films. So
Yeah,
clearly that's what's being homage here. And I think that's cute, you know?
I don't know, man. I know wasn't Mad Max, but this outfit sucks. I'd rather have his original outfit. Just be Rancic, man.
But doesn't he have because he has like a little thing over his head? Is that not supposed to replicate the mohawk that he has in the movie?
It's supposed to, yeah.
Yeah. So then there you go. No, I thought this was a fun little nod. Abrar is he's being a sourpuss. I thought this was fun.
All right. Well, I did see
Abrar prefers a different costume he wears here in a minute. Let's just say that.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You're right. There's an Instagram video of the actor Vernon, but he looks. I sent to you, Anthony. He looks old. He's old sick.
Well, he is. Yeah, you did say that to me, which was a crazy thing to say about a man who is. He's just old. What do you want him to be? What do you want? I've seen these videos of the actors being like, "Look how old he is." Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know what I want. I just want him to be Rancic. The whatever. He's old now. The Rangers con some tourists and stole a cart like Grand Theft Auto 6 to make a getaway. But the thing quickly runs out of gas. Then they split up each of their own semi-humorous Cyclobots fights. When they get back together, they are greeted by a flash flood. How would you guys stop a flood?
How would I stop
you get a bunch of sandbags and you make a barrier.
All right.
That's all I got. that's all I got there. Well, they take cover in the dressing room and they are chased out in drag. Thoughts on this scene here?
I mean, this is pretty standard early 2000s humor. You know, all the guys are dressed as girls and all the girls are dressed as guys. Trying to think of who pulls off the best look. It's tough to say. Lucas is like a grandma, so that's not really anything to brag about. Katie kind of goes for like a 70s disco look, kinda. Jen is like Charlie Chaplin, I think. That's the gimmick. Wes was just like a blonde woman, and I don't even remember what Trip was, so clearly that wasn't good.
Not great. But the Rangers rock out and Rancic went the other way. Oh yeah, also Rancic is also in what type of outfit was he wearing? He was wearing was that a tutu?
He's like wearing a big pink dress. Yeah.
I like that outfit instead of the Mad Max one. Well, the Rancic, they went to the other way, and then they enter a door and emerge in the desert. Rancic and the Cyclobots aren't far behind in their cars. Senecon writes in, the Vector Cycle Rangers finally morph. Wes does the old turbo boost trick and gets into the buggy to get each other. So they're racing. This is literally Mad Max Fury Road, but Power Ranger style. Also, Wes did that amazing jump over the those guys, and he jumped really high. Senecon prepares for the final scene by growing into a giant, and then makes the Shadow Force Megazord and Q-Rex show up, and even summons the Trans Swap Megazord from the future. Guys, we have not seen this Megazord in action at all. We only seen him pushing those things into the portal, doing that bowling ball, ski ball thing, but now he's in it. What's your thoughts on this Megazord here?
I mean, it's fine. It's not one of my favorites, but it's fine.
Yeah. What about
What are
you,
your
Ray?
thoughts? No, forget Ray. What are your thoughts, Abrar?
I thought he did pretty well. As a first time fighter, I don't know if he fought before, but first time fighting, I thought he did pretty well until he didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. Ray, I know you love Megazords. Do you think do you want to get this Megazord?
I'm gonna be honest with you. There's so many times that you bring up these Megazords, and they have already left my head by the time we reviewed this, and you don't provide any pictures for me, and I'm always struggling to remember what these guys look like. So you know what? Yeah, sure, I like it. Give me the toy of it.
Okay. Give Hasbro, if you're still alive out there, give Ray the what do they call him? Trans swap Megazord.
Give me the trans, yes.
Give her the trans. What are you guys doing there? At first, the Rangers can't hurt Senecon since it is in the script. I like that. But the last page approaches, they can. It turns out the Trip ripped out the last page back of the set to get Frankie's autograph. That is pretty smart on Trip's accidental doubt. I don't know what I'm saying. Good job on Trip. With no last page in the script, the Rangers improvise and they go all out on Senecon and freezes them. Back at the clock tower, everyone raves about their movie experiences except for the battered Wes and Trip. They need some Advil or Tylenol there. But yeah, that was it for this two-parter here. Are we giving this a Rotten Tomato up or Rotten Tomato down? I'll go with you, Ray.
I'll certify fresh this. Yeah, I like this two-parter. It's funny because like it seems like for this show that's about time travel, and there's a few people where it's like, okay, you know, they're in these movies that are time period pieces. But is it actually time travel? No, of course not. They're in movies. Which I feel like probably the Sentai, it just was actually time travel. But hey, you know, they want to change that so we can have this Spielberg monster. That's fine. But you know, part one, they were having a lot of fun with it, and they're like, we won't worry about defeating the villain. Just show off our Rangers just being I don't know, just having fun. It must have been really fun for these guys. It's you know, and these are fun episodes. So yeah.
Yeah, there's a so the actress who plays Nadira, she's very heavily online, and she posts pictures of pictures from the show, but particularly from this episode because she has like Western get up, so it looked a little different for a normal Nadira. But yeah, which is cool. I think it's everyone's favorite episode. What about you, Anthony? Do you freaking hate this episode because Senecon is a mutant?
Because he died.
He
No, I
died
think
too.
this is a fun episode, or a fun two-parter, I should say. Yeah, I agree with Ray. It is funny that this show called Time Force has such little time travel in it, and this
Yeah.
is like it's all just a movie. But no, it's fun. You get a lot of different stuff. It is just a good time. So yeah, I can't hate this episode. I think it's one to remember for a good reason. So thumbs up.
Yeah, I think it's because we are gonna do a top 5 episode for Time Force, and I'll give you a spoiler. This is probably my top 5. No, not probably. It is one of my top 5s for sure. I have a few interesting facts for this one. The scenes on the movie lot were filmed at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Makes sense. It checks out.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
In the jungle movie scene, the mask that the natives wear are the same ones from Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. You guys caught that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't. I had to look at it again. This episode introduces a new opening credits sequence that had been used all the way to its 3-part finale. So there's some spoiler alert in the intro here. The last one here. This is the first time the Megazord cockpit is shown in American footage. That was episodes 21 to 26. Next time. Next time when we do this will be 26 to 30 of those episodes, and yeah, we're almost done, guys. We have like what 3-4 more episodes to go for the Brown Wander podcast rewatch. So time is of a what was that phrase? Time is a nuisance. Was that the right phrase? I don't know.
Of the essence.
Of the essence. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, guys, that was it. Ray, you said that you were sketching something but was not completed, but are you finished with that sketch?
I am. I haven't posted it yet. Depending on when this goes up, I don't think you're that quick on your turnarounds. I don't think this is going to be up tomorrow.
No.
It will be posted. So, yeah, check out my Twitter, my Blue Sky, my Instagram at the Ray Sketches, also my Tumblr, also at the Ray Sketches, Art Station. I will have some new art up very soon, or just recently, depending on when this goes up.
I think you forgot to mention New York Times. You're a part of New York Times. So
Yep.
check out.
Yeah, I am. It's going to be on the front page of the New York Times. So
All right.
get that recent edition.
All right. That's, I'll get it. What about you, Anthony? Do people want to find you and talk to you?
Yeah, probably. But you can find me at Anthony Lantern on pretty much all social media platforms. You can also find me on YouTube, Anthony Reviews, where I do have toy and action figure related videos there. I also have my own podcasts, plural there. The first one called The Grund, which I do with my good friend Kirk Beatty, where we talk about movies and TV shows and things like that. We did a recap series for X-Men 97, season 2. We're also going to be talking about Lanterns as those air weekly, and then our normal movie episodes. And then I also have a podcast with Ray here. So if you enjoyed listening to Ray and I, you can check us out on the Couples Collector Club, wherever podcasts can be found, to hear us talk about comic books and action figures and the things we collect. So yeah.
Fantastic. And yeah, you guys are going strong with those podcasts. We're all cheering for you guys because your episodes are at least 2 hours long, what I've noticed.
No, they have been getting longer, I will, but they stay under the 2 hour mark.
Yeah. Well, I mean, more content is good content, I guess. I don't know.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen to them, guys. Follow this podcast. You know where I'm at. I'm at freaking YouTube. I'm at TikTok. I'm on Instagram. Follow me there. And I think I mentioned before, but yes, I have reached to 400 subscribers on YouTube. So I appreciate you guys. Appreciate Anthony here, Ray, Skylar, who's a friend of the show, Daniel, who's part of the show, Steven, whoever was part of this podcast. I thank you guys for that. We're almost there. We're almost there to 500. So let's make it happen. Until then, guys, we will end this how we always end this for a Power Ranger in 1, 2, 3. Time
Time
for
Force.
Time Force.
Time Force.